Hello, everyone. Well, Red Sea Reefer 350 glass aquarium. That's what you guys wanted to talk about. So let's talk about it. Hopefully, YouTube will make sure the notification goes out. Also, welcome back. This is a Aquarium Talk and everything in between, episode 40, maybe, or 41, maybe 40. Um, so, hello. Um, I wasn't planning on talking about this topic. Actually, a couple of you guys have mentioned this several times already, and let me tell you, you guys are very observant. So, as I'm waiting, I'm trying to wait to make sure everybody's getting a notification. What's up? What's up? Everybody's getting a notification. Let's see. Let's make sure everybody's getting in there. Make sure you guys hit those thumbs up. Get those thumbs up. Also, become a member. This is where you'll get it straight raw. Uncensored, straight raw. Tell it like it is when it comes to Aquarium Talk. Doesn't matter, right? So if you're not afraid of the truth, this is the channel for you. If you are, this is not the channel for you. So keep that in mind. You got notification? Sweet. Let's see, because I think a lot of people didn't get the memo. Yeah. Some are getting it, some ain't getting it. I see it every time I do a live stream. Every time. I don't understand it. It gets old real fast. Let me tell you. Linda, listen, Linda. Raw dog, but not the get. Hey man, you can't. Listen, I got it. Sweet. All right. Sweet. All right. So listen. Yeah. Why didn't I set the Red Sea Reefer back up? Now, if you guys were on the last live stream, some of you guys were, you see me show you the picture. Now, I know I'm going to have to show this picture 50 million more times. So that's why I'm trying to wait. We're only going into 3 minutes of the live so far. So let's try to kind of get everybody on task here. As far as, okay, a couple more people are coming in. They're slowly trickling in, because I kind of want to only have to do this one time only. Yeah. So, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Where you been my whole life? You just now coming in? You just heard about this channel? Yeah, this is an old soul channel. You know, everybody's over here just trying to let me say. Anyway, so everybody's asked, quite a few people asked. Unfortunately, somebody just asked on the last live stream, and I was just like, it's late. Do I talk about the Red Sea Reefer? What's really going on with the Red Sea Reefer? How many of you all have a Red Sea Reefer aquarium? Just wondering. The Red Sea looked okay. Always question it though. Why did you feel like you had to question it? What, question the aquarium? I take it that's what you're saying. Why did you feel like you had to question it? That's a very nice way of putting it, the way you put it. But we're just wondering. Not yet, but thinking of getting one. Okay. So I'm here to keep it real, and I'm always going to keep it real, and it is what it is. So I got one, no issues. Knock on wood. Been a bit over a year. Knock on wood, my man. Now here's the trick. Now I got to remember you said knock on wood, because that leads me to a point. This might pucker you up a little bit. So can you buckle up? You know, make sure you buckled up. This ride can get a little bumpy. So, yeah, this ride can get bumpy. I'm a bat. That's what's up. So make sure you got your seatbelts on. The head, yeah, holding tight. Turn your headlights on, because the road gonna get bumpy. So I bought a Red Sea Max S 500 for years, no issue. I think it occurs with versions of their Reefer series. Hey, Scott Harper, I have no idea. It was my first time ever owning one. So let me get in here. So first off, let me just show you. I'm gonna put you, here's some pictures here. All right. You see the silicone? There. Right here. See that? Right there. See the silicone? Hey, why you jump off the paper? And then right there. You see that line? How big and long it is? Okay. Now that you've seen that, right? Now people gonna come in and gonna say, I didn't see it, I didn't see it, I didn't see it. First off, let me tell you, we move, right? You couldn't, I didn't see that till I drained the tank. When I drained the tank, thank you. Thank you so much. Sky Harper says, nice live stream. Keep it up. I got you. I've got you. That's not a problem. The realest one on YouTube when it comes to saltwater aquariums. You can believe that one. The thing is, you couldn't notice that until the water was drained, or I couldn't see that. Okay. Does it make sense? Water, whatever. I don't think I seen that like that. So obviously you got that through Saltwater Aquarium. So I had to send them over, screenshot, show them here, send some pictures for obviously a replacement. So people wonder why I didn't use that back here. I had every intention on resetting that aquarium back up. Okay. That's the truth. I did. You know what I mean? Even if I was getting a new one, I had every intention of setting that one back up. All right. So I had to send in, show proof, send a model number or whatever, that's attached to you when you buy stuff, that, for warranty. So now I'm just waiting. I just did it through, you got it through Saltwater. So I'll let them handle that, called them up. They said, hey, send this, send that. Okay, cool. Now I got to wait and see how good Red Sea is when it comes to taking care of their customers. Now, it's a waiting game. So that's where we're at. How do I feel about Red Sea outside of what that is? I liked it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's a bad aquarium. Now, did I hear about front panels and all this? Yeah, I have. You got to remember, my tanks stay in the basement. If it blows out, it blows out. It's on concrete. Sweet. Is it a little bit of an inconvenience? It sure is. Is it the end of the world for me? No. But up here, first floor, wooden floors, all this other stuff, oh, it's definitely a problem. Most definitely a problem. That's how I would feel if that would have let loose, or anything like that. It'd be more than just whatever. And yeah, all have homeowners insurance and all that. No, because here's the problem. I heard about this happening. Okay. Now, listen, Linda, listen. As a company, if I was the company, let me tell you something. There's a lot of things that I would love to do for you guys. I would love to make my own certain things. Maybe my own tank, maybe this, maybe that. Let me tell you something though. I don't know if it would be good for me to do stuff like that because I'd micromanage everything so hard in everything that if you didn't do it right and you kept whatever, you'd probably get fired. I probably wouldn't have any workers. Okay. Um, I'm just being real. The thing is quality control though. If you already have a history of things keep going on, like not to mention the marine land deep dimension, same one my buddy has over at his house now. The bottoms were falling out of those. All right. They went back, they fixed it. I never heard of them doing that anymore. But people are saying, don't do that, Rico, don't get the don't get the marine land deep dimension. I did anyway. All right. Well, they fixed the problem, changed the seals, do all kinds of stuff, whatever. They did what they had to do to fix it. Now, I do expect Red Sea Reefer to fix this problem, this flaw. I don't know why they're having this flaw. I don't know why everybody, there's a lot of people that are saying that this is what it is. Now, is it a lot of people having those problems, or is a lot of people just saying what somebody else already said? Unfortunately, I heard about what other people were saying, and guess what? I have a tank that is done the same way. Do I like the tank? Yes, I do like the tank. I think it's an awesome tank. Would I suggest them going and making sure that they can fix this problem and not let this ever be another problem? I definitely think they need to get on and do something. You charge enough for the aquarium, so therefore, hello. And everybody that's never had a problem, knock on wood, you probably won't if you had it for some time. Okay, it's probably good. You know, I'm thinking that the glass wasn't cleaned well. Okay, for the silicone to come away from the glass like that, I don't think it was properly cleaned. Is probably the major problem with that from the looks of it. Okay, they might have had some oils they got in between there. Somebody holding the glass didn't go back properly, acetone it, or, rubbing alcohol and making sure they had a very, very clean surface before the silicone touched. So it's the silicone failing. The glass is fine. It's a failure in the silicone. That's what it is. So it was only a matter of time that front panel was coming off, to be quite honest. I'm not the one to do surgery, pull it off, and redo the silicone or nothing like that. And I shouldn't have to. They charge enough for these tanks. Those tanks, therefore, they charge enough, and you shouldn't have to go through that. Now, let me be honest with you guys. I know a lot of people are going to look at this and be like, dang, I also know this ain't going to stop you from buying a Red Sea Reefer. I mean, and it shouldn't, because at the end of the day, stuff happens. I've been around long enough to see a lot of these companies have their ups and downs. Yahoo for employees. You gotta see, when you have problems like that, who's in charge? Who's watching over the glass being put together? So this is where the heads need to start rolling. You know what I mean? I pay you a certain amount to do a certain job, but I got these tanks, front panes coming off, or silicones letting loose and all that. Well, you got to pay the piper because it's costing me money now. Here's the thing. Does mistakes happen? Yes. Mistakes happen. It happens. but you can't have a constant repeat all the time. All right. Before I continue, get those thumbs up. Get those thumbs up. And I also want to see a new member come in. Somebody join. You become a member on this channel. You know you like it. That's why you're here. So stop playing with me. It's Saturday. Let's get busy. I have to reseal my 55 Oceanic. Quality control. And that's what I'm talking about. Quality control. Quality control. You have to make sure the quality control, the person in charge of that department, okay, do your job. You know, this ain't a small company. Do your job. You know, if you can't do your job, we'll find somebody else to do your job for you. I'm not being rude when I say that, but if it was my company, I'm sorry. My quality, that's my name. I want quality. The occasion here and there, cool. But it seemed like this was an ongoing thing. I could be wrong, but you still hear lots of people talk about it. I can find all kinds of people talking about it. So how many people does it take to be everybody talking about it? At the end of the day, I'm waiting on a new tank. So we'll see. No, I do, but I don't know what the cash at. The wife handles that, man. I don't even know. I don't even know what bills I got. The wife does all that. If my wife passed away, God forbid she ever did, you have to come to my house and collect because I couldn't tell you nothing. But yeah. Yeah, we got PayPal. PayPal's in the description, I think, of the videos too. But anyway, what's up, X Method? Yes, I have a definitely holding strong here too for full of SPS. That's what's up. But at the end of the day, man, you know, I'm not gonna sit up here and bash Red Sea. I mean, do I think that they need to get a better hold on quality control? I sure do. I mean, people paying how much? You paying too much money, man. Too much money. Too much money. Let me do this. Let me go right here, Red Sea, and then go to the what is it? The 350. Red Sea 350. Okay. The one that I got, Red Sea 350, with the Red Sea lights, because I got the whole thing. It was $2,585, $2,585. Now, for that price, do you think that anybody should have to go? Listen, man, if my tank was full right now, SPS, and all these corals, think about what it's costing me to wait for another tank. Listen, transport everything into the new tank, get the new tank set up, tear the other tank down, keep the stand, because there ain't nothing wrong with the stand, set the new one up, do all that, what is that costing me in the long run? So when I say heads need to roll, I mean that, because I know on this end of the fence, if I was the owner, which probably has aquarium itself, more than likely, you know the headache that's going to cause for anybody that has this exact same problem. So therefore, you have to tighten up your game. You have to tighten it up. You want to charge a premium price for your aquariums, then we need to have premium service. Now, how do you guys feel about that? Because I know for that type of money, that's what I expect. If I'm willing to give you this type of money for your tank, then I expect as such. You know, I expect a quality tank. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, mistakes do happen. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't no company perfect. But it seems to me there's too many people having that issue or talking. like they had that issue, or whatever the case may be, you know. So therefore, once again, Red Sea Reefer, if you watching my stuff, don't be mad at me. Take it for what it's worth. It's my opinion. No different if I wrote on your form, hey, did that blah 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 blah. It makes no difference. It's my opinion, and I'm not here to down anybody. I understand mistakes do happen. And I understand that everybody can't be watched at their job. You can't micromanage every aspect of a company, first off. Second off, I understand that it's overseas. So therefore, I don't know what shop, sweatshop, who doing, I don't even know. How many times you actually go over there and make sure or what's going on? I don't know what you have to do over there because it ain't here. So that could be part of the problem. You know, if you getting that kind of quality work over there, why don't you bring it back to America? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I could be wrong. I'm just saying where you can actually keep an eye. Okay, if it's cost effective or whatever to do it over there, I understand that. But I also understand you have a reputation and a name to stand behind. So therefore, how long before people just be like, I'm moving on? You got people like, you know, the water box is right there. You know what I'm saying? They a lot of people like water box. A lot of people compare the two. Both of y'all back to back. So that's your competition. So, and same with water box. I ain't had a water box, so I can't really say much about a water box. But you know, if I had a water box, it'd be the same stuff. If they messing up, I'd be the same thing. You know, you got competition on your neck. I would try to separate myself from that competition. That's me. And I like some competition. Competition makes people move a little bit faster and do things a little bit, you know, makes them kick in the gear and actually won't want to, you know, stand out. That's just me. I could be wrong. Um, I ain't got nothing. I ain't even on Ecotech. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay over here on Red Sea, but I'll get to Ecotech too. You know, I got a lot to say about a lot of different people's products, but and what they do and how they do it. Now, you know, we also got to make sure that these customer service. So I have to wait and see how this is going to work out when it comes to, I don't know, these kids about to get it, but um, we'll see what customer service says. We'll see, you know, are they going to warranty like they should, which I think they will. You know, they might not like what I'm saying right now, but I don't know why they wouldn't. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know if I'm not going to sit up here and break out the dictionary to make sure that I'm articulating things in such a professional way. I think I'm being very professional about how I'm speaking about the company as I speak. So, with that being said, um, all I can say is, first off, we'll see how customer service acts. Third off, um, it sucks that these are happening with these tanks. I don't know if it's just somebody said the series line or something like that. I don't know why it would or would. Why would it be that? Also, you know, quality control, maybe making sure that whoever's in charge of that, um, they might want to be reprimanded or something. And somebody needs to supervise that part. That's what needs to happen. Somebody need to be right there during that process. Now, I don't know if it's all how that process is done right there, but if that's where things are going wrong at, then that's what we need to do. Or do we need to change the formula or do something or put a Euro brace on the bottom to thicken up that bottom part if it's just the front pane? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So if it's a front, why don't not just run an extra Euro brace around the bottom there? Thank me later. If that's going to solve your problem, then that's what you need to do because there's a lot of people that really like the Red Sea Reefer line. I hear Red Sea Reefer all the time. There's a lot of people that love that brand, you know? So If you got to do something to reinforce, then just reinforce it. What's it going to cost you to run another strip around the bottom? It ain't going to hurt the bottom of the tank or anything. It's just going to make it stronger, give you more surface area for more silicone to do what it needs to do. Case closed. The problem solved. That's what I would do. You telling me we ain't got enough glass running around over there to do that? It's an easy fix. Okay, it's an easy fix. More surface area then for silicone and making sure that it's properly cleaned before the silicone goes on. And I don't even build tanks. I don't need to say that. I mean, I'm just saying I don't build tanks for a living. I mean, I barely know anything about it, but it makes sense to me to how it's glued together with silicone. So you need more surface area then, so you don't have just a glob, to hold it together. Whatever. But you guys think you guys get what I'm saying. That's why I don't have a Red Sea Reefer tank right now. It's sitting in the garage too, next to the Beast, with that right there. So I'm not going to set it back up and ruin anything that I've been busting my butt in here. Company's corrective action needed. Definitely needed more support on glass on bottom. Great conversation. Well, thank you. And hopefully they take it for what it is, and hopefully they listen to what I have to say and take it as a positive criticism. I don't even know if it's really criticism. I think it's just facts. I think it's just, that's what needs to be done. Like how else do I put it? That's what needs to be done. It needs to be done. You need me to go over there and do it for you? Let me know. Yeah, but I'm not going to overseas right now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to set up the Beast at any point. The Beast, I think I'm going to let go for $5,000. So that's where I'm at with that. But that's tank stand and sump. So yeah. It's not going to be set up here, so I know that's not getting set up. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be my office. This is going to be my new aquarium channel, Rico's Aquarium channel, with right there with Saltwater Aquarium. I love those guys. And I'm going to do my tank here. I'm going to bring this table into effect here and there or whatever I got to do, and bring in more products. I'm going to talk about products. I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. That's what's going to happen. So this will be a product review channel. This will be episodes, talking channels like this. And this will also be update channel. So I have a number of things that I'm going to, and traveling channel, because I will be traveling. I'll be documenting my travels, coming, near you guys, coming to hang out with you guys, blessing you guys with gifts. At the end of if you're lucky candidate, and I'm going to be in the area, and you would like me to come by and show me your beautiful system, and we're willing to sit down and do kind of an interview with me, hey, more power to you. I'd love to have you on and get you out there and show off your hard work and your system, and bless you with a nice gift too at the end. Rico, done work right. Amazing channel and local. Hey, there you go. I do my best. I'm very unorthodox on how I do things. I think everybody's, if you ask me, is very unorthodox. We are not the same. We're all unique in our own ways. And I think the only difference is when it comes to being like this, people toward to swing to kissing a lot of booty. I'm not a booty kisser. I'm just not built like that. Maybe I'm the last generation, but I'm not about kissing butt to get something. You get what I'm saying? I'm here to help. I'm here to help others learn. I'm here to keep it real. I'm here to tell whoever what it needs to be. That's just what it needs to be. And for that, anybody that comes over to this channel, understand that this is my house and it's my opinion. Does my opinion everybody need to agree to my opinion? The answer is no. but at the same time, there needs to be a fine respect line drawn as well. Be very respectable no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, Derek Fish says, so no 1,000-gallon happening. So what if I said, Derek, maybe it's a 5,000? Would you still be saying it like that? Or would you be happy for me? Would that, or was that a line to be like, oh, so you liked us? I don't know what Derek's going with that, but it was kind of funny because it just stuck out to me. Like, even without a super chat. So no 1,000 gallons happening then? Question mark. The answer is no. The answer is no. It's not happening. Not today. Not tomorrow. But at some point, something's bigger than 1,000, I think. Okay, and you can put that on record. All right. So you can say that, put that on record. If you're not a troll, I am teasing you, by the way, Derek. Don't get in your feelings. This is not a feelings channel. Do not get in your feelings, please. But no, it's not happening right now. No, just curious. Just teasing. No, we're going to be doing a lot, though. I hope you don't mind, and I hope it really doesn't make anybody mad. Now the wife is talking about next house building. So somebody actually left a remark, and my wife's seen it today, and it kind of really it irked her, and it was kind of all right. Thank you, Derek. It was kind of funny because I was like, "Are you a little butthurt, like over a comment? Like, are you really like whatever?" Because it's like, "Oh, we see who wears the pants of this house," and talking about my wife because my wife wanted to move, and we've said stuff way before she got out of school or anything like that, right? So they made that comment and was like, if it was me, it'd be, oh no, I'm not moving all my stuff. Well, it probably is you, and that's why you're single. You don't know how to compromise. First off, let me tell you guys this. It's a pain in the butt, right? It is. It's a pain in the butt when you're in a hobby and you have these fish tanks. Nobody wants to up and move. I mean, who wants to do that? It creates a lot of chaos. You can end up with killing your animals, all kinds of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's materialistic, okay? And if it was the other way around, I truly believe, she would do the same for you and, just move. So please be very aware of what you want to do and not do, and what you think makes you a man, because with that kind of statement doesn't make you a man. It actually makes you very slow, like very slow. You're very slow and ignorant. So, and I understand probably how you probably talk to your mama, but at the end of the day, you do what you got to do for your family. This is all secondary. This is materialistic stuff. Happy family, happy life too. You don't have to up and move, but you shouldn't hinder them into not growing or having better. Okay. So, you know what? You couldn't have said it better, Derek. It's not about who wears the pants. It's the partnership. It's learning how to be partners. And I don't want to grow old and lonely. That's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to grow old and lonely. That gotta suck. But anyway, you don't get handsome, more handsome as you get older, or good looking, or pretty or whatever. If you're female, you get uglier. You get wrinkles, gray hairs in places you won't want. Toenails get thicker. Toes start to throw up gang signs. You got soup bowl on your head. Got nose hairs growing out like nobody's business. You got air hair that you never even knew that got many afros in there. You got, I mean, I'm just saying. anyway. So let's get to this though. Let's do this. I'm just saying, man. Just saying. But back to the topic. When it comes to the Red Sea Reefer, all hands down, is it a good aquarium? Yes, it is. It sucks that they're having problems in that department. Right. So it sucks. It really sucks that, you know, they had some of those problems. Is it the end all to be all with their aquariums? No, I think they make a sexy aquarium. But I think all aquarium manufacturers have they have their own issues, man. And that's just what it is in a nutshell. They all have their own issues. It is what it is. Would I ever own other Red Sea Reefer aquariums? Being honest, yeah, I would. To be honest, I'm not holding anything against them. No. Is it an inconvenience? Yes. Do I think that if somebody truly has, here's my part, and I know this probably won't happen, and whatever. Here's what I do believe in. And if I was them, and if I had their company, or I was their company, or I own my own company in this type of thing, here's what I would do. I would need to see the pictures. I need to see proof. Obviously, I need the serial number. Make sure you're within, you know, your warranty and all this other stuff, right? What I would do is compensate you as well for your inconvenience on what you're going to have to do to transfer. If you lost fish, if it blew out completely, whatever the case may be, I would help you, compensate you with whatever. If it's maybe some products or whatever, I don't know. I'm not going to dig into that because I know what I would do, but I'm not sure of them, and I don't want you guys to give you too many ideas where you're going to be like, well, Rico said you need to do. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if I was a company, okay, I'm telling you, I understand the struggles of this hobby. I understand what it's going to take to break it down and to redo your system. And that is a lot. That's a nice reset. It can cause, reset your system, cause things not to love life anymore. You're going to lose stuff. I would do my best to compensate you, and show you that I do appreciate your, as a customer, and I want to keep your customer as a customer for my company. So here you go. I apologize for the inconvenience, and we are working on getting these problems solved out. Let me know if there's anything else that I can do for you in the future. Those are the things that I would do. Hey, by the way, you know what I can tell you right now? That in the future, if you was to buy another one file, I would attach 10%, 15% discount code for you on your next purchase. This is what I'm talking about. I don't understand for companies. Stop being greedy. And I'm not saying Red Sea Reefer. I'm just getting hyped because this is how I do business. Okay. How much do you write off? What do you write off? How much? What is it actually costing you to do these things? Not every person you're going to have this type of problem with. Not every tank that leaves the facility is going to have a problem. Ultimately, what is it hurting? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't have a private jet this week, or a lobster, crab, what? I don't know. But at the end of the day, what I can tell you, that is how customer service should work. Whether you want to hear that or not. I don't care about the people upstairs, the big people in the office that's sitting there and got you doing their legwork when it comes to customer service, your region, your territory, your this, your that. I don't want to hear about all that. They need to stop sending you guys and getting the messengers in trouble. I hope that this video goes straight to the top with a lot of these companies. Listen, learn something. You didn't pay me a dime to give you some information or enlighten you in some how to treat people. Okay? Just saying. I didn't make a dime. I'm sitting here having hemorrhoids as we speak and needing preparation aids, making maybe a dollar per live stream. If I'm lucky, I get super chat here and there. Lucky, get up membership here and there. But hello, it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, as a head of a company, those are the things that I would implement in my policies when it comes to people having issues like that. Sorry, and that's across the board. I want to keep you as a customer. So I definitely want to make sure my customer service is on point. I want to make sure any inconvenience that a product that was delivered to you that you bought and had problems with, that is solved. I want to make sure that no matter what, I appreciate your honesty. I don't want you to be sitting there shunning people, trying to keep people quiet from posting on forums, or not saying Red Sea, but I've seen it on company. I've seen it happen. I've seen it. Trust and believe. I've seen it. No, stand up for what you built. You built a company, whether it's Red Sea, Ecotech, Neptune, whoever it is, you built a company. People love what you were bringing to the table. So you need to love those same people back and make sure that the people that are having problems or issues, that those problems are solved and dealt with in a very, very pleasant way. It doesn't cost you nothing. How much damaged goods do you get? You write it off. How much write-off do you do every year? How much? Look, come on, I've been in this game too. At the end of the day, help it. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are going to be like, try to take advantage. You know who those people are, and those people know who they are. At the end of the day, they know what it is. I told you about the warranty program, how to warranty we talked about it on another show. If it's a month this, 2 months that, 3 months this, 4 months, 6 months, blah, blah, blah. Do a refurbishing program. Obviously, we're talking about tanks here, so that ain't going to work, but it is what it is, but what they can do is still buy another tank, 1 month for this after warranty, 2 months after this for warranty, 3 months, and so forth. That can apply, the same way. It's simple. Grow the business, make more money by pleasing people. If people are pleased and thankful, very gracious of your service and how they feel like their money is being valued when they purchase stuff, they're going to continue to do business. How hard is that to understand? They're going to do business. Just saying. They're going to continue to talk about you. They're going to continue rave about how good your customer service is. They're going to continue to be thankful. Hey, I was out of warranty, and guess what Eco did? Guess what Neptune did? Guess what Abyss did? Guess what Red Sea Reefer? Guess what Waterbox? All these people are going to be like, I was out of my warranty, dude. You ain't even going to believe this, man. They turned around, they couldn't fix it. They gave me a new one at this price. Dead serious. If I'm lying, I'm dying, because I know I'd do that. I would do that. And if I would do that, what makes me different than anybody else that sit here and watch this? Just saying. So understanding that Red Sea Reefer, if you are watching this, hey, take it for what it's worth. Thank me later if you want. Take it for what it's worth. You do need to get down to the nitty gritty, and whatever is going on with these glass aquariums and the seals are being compromised. You need to get down to that. You need to figure that out and whatever. So do what you do. You're a company. I like you as a company. I like your product, should I say, as a company. That's I think it's a solid tank. Besides what happened, but at the end of the day, people ask. I'm gonna be. I'm just real, man. Doesn't matter. It ain't. Even it doesn't matter. Even if Red Sea sponsored me, it's the same thing. You just got to accept what I got to say, man. You don't have to agree with it. You don't even have to accept it. But at the end of the day, it's coming out. It's going to be said, and it's up to you. To be mad about it. Don't be mad about it. Take it as a positive criticism. And hey, let's work to make a better product. Let's work to make it where there is no issues. You do that, it's a win-win situation for you. I don't make the money. I don't. What am I making? What am I getting out of it? Free advice right now. It is what it is. The tank wasn't even a year old. That Red Sea Reefer I just got. When was it, Flashkin? I don't know. When was it, Flashkin? It is what it is. Yeah, going on a year. So it is what it is. But that tank was already compromised. I just didn't see it. That thing is like literally across that tank this long, like literally. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. They're going to replace. They replace. If they choose not to, then I'll deal with that when that time comes too. At the end of the day, I think that is the right thing to do. It ain't like it's a mysterious thing that just happened. There's an ongoing issue with that. So therefore, I don't even care if it was out of warranty or not. I think it's something that just needs to be smoothed over and replaced. It's an issue, obviously. And like I said, it didn't stop me from getting one. When people were telling me about that issue, I'll definitely would keep everybody posted. You don't have to worry about that. As you can all know, that I'll just whatever sort the problem, communicate with the industry, tell your customers that what to look for, and if you see it, what to do and how it's going to go. It's simple, very simple. A lot of it's simple, but you got to remember, a lot of the reps are people that are behind in the warranty department and stuff like that. They have a boss. They have a boss. A lot of times they catch the one end of us that are pretty ticked off. So they deal with a lot. I feel bad for those guys. They have a boss, and sometimes their hands are tied. And a lot of times, sometimes I think things can be resolved in a very professional way. But I got to say this to kind of stick up for the companies. It's about you too and how you approach them on the phone. If you approach them ignorant, you're going to get, you couldn't call me ignorant. You couldn't call me like on some ignorant stuff on the phone. Why do you think I work for myself? For the most part, trucking, all that still work for yourself. I leave the trade. Hey, I'll leave it right there. See ya. Hammer down. Go get another empty. At the end of the day, it's one of those things that you gotta be aware of yourself too. And then what you give, don't be afraid when they dish it back. And they're not going to dish it back in the way that you've been giving it because they got to try to be professional because they don't want to lose their job. But you just going to fall on deaf ears, kind of. Okay. And then you're going to turn around and you're going to cry about what they did or did not do. Now, we don't know the whole story of a lot of things. Some of you guys probably have a legitimate reason to cry because you probably not that type of person and they didn't do anything and they just were ignorant on their end. It does go both ways, though. It ain't just one-sided. So just remember when you do have an issue, make sure that you do it and handle it as professional as you can and document your conversation and find out who you spoke to, what the date was, and the time that you spoke to whatever individual that you spoke to. These are things that I think you should automatically do anyway when it comes to a problem and you having issues, is to document your phone call, who you spoke to, what time did you speak to them, and what was the issue about, and what was the end result of that conversation. These are things that you should do just to protect yourself anyway. Just saying, hint, hint, do what you got to do, protect yourself, and they're going to do the same for themselves. So you might as well make sure that you cover your bases and grounds for what it is that you got to do. 5 years on a 3,000 tank. I have tank older than me, still holding water. There you go. Yeah. Well, yeah, ideally maybe 25 years for the silicone. I think silicone can go a very long time, even over 25 years. I honestly think it depends on a lot of number of things. I think it could go over that, but still 25 years, that's a long time. That's a long time on a tank. Let me just tell you. And then you're talking about, what about 25 years on acrylic? You know what I mean? Like 25 years, it's welded. You know what I mean? So that's probably a forever thing, and that's another thing too. I might do, when I go that big, I might be doing acrylic panels, not glass. I don't know. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Do you guys, how do you guys feel about what I said about the Red Sea Reefer? Do you think that that was a positive feed of, I feel that's, I think that's fair. Me personally, I don't hold anything against them. I'm glad that I did, had to break it down and I caught it before it was a problem. I could say that could have been bad, even though if I was in the basement on concrete floor, still would have created a mess. I could have been gone. Fish could have been in there. I could have lost a lot of corals, all kinds of stuff. So I really think that everything happens for a reason. I thought that, it is what it is. I will let you guys know what the outcome is on that. I am still waiting on that to see, what's going to happen. Like I said, hopefully, yeah, I think it was totally fair, man. I'll let you guys know what happens with that. There you go. And that's the thing, man. I'm not here to rip people's heads off. I'm here to just keep it real. Like you can keep things real and not be overboard. Like I think people can go way over. Not saying they ain't got a right to go overboard, for the most part, but at the same time, I think that's when you need to is one thing. Just because you can is another. I think it's just your experience. Everyone gets a different tank, and there will be issues with some, and some will be great. Just depends. Kind of sucks, but part of the hobby. And that's true. And I want everybody to know, just because, I had this happen, there's so many other people that had the Red Sea Reefer that they ain't experienced none of this. Okay? So they don't need to be bashed or put down or anything. It's just, can they do something with the quality control? Can we fix the problem so it doesn't happen? You know what I mean? It's to me, it's an easy fix. But I'm not them. I don't know. You know, you got somebody that never had a tank in their life, that went to college and sitting there crunching numbers and doing all this extra stuff, you know, and afraid to tell the boss that, hey, it's only going to cost you an extra 20,000, 50,000 per year through the for putting extra on the tanks. Well, what am I making a year? I mean, obviously, I'm making more than enough. It ain't costing me nothing. So it is what it is. You know, whatever. Definitely amazing conversation as always. Tomorrow, I do need to watch the game. Thank you. That is true. I do want to watch it. I'm not a big football. I'm not even into that. I'm into bus and catch at PAX, UFC, wrestling. I wrestle my whole life. My kids are wrestlers. You know, I love that kind of contact. I don't like the hit and run. I want to hit and dog walk you. But that's just me. Yeah. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are really awesome. You guys have been great. The channel seems to starting to pick up momentum again. I know I've been, you know, YouTube's got to punish me too, you know, for not doing what I needed to do. And I do apologize for that, but I'm here. You guys see, I got all kinds of stuff. I got 3 other tanks that I want to open and talk about. Real quick before I go, Red Sea Reefer. Hey, it is what it is. I hope you take it for what it's worth. And do what you got to do. Stay in good company. Keep producing good tanks. A lot of people love you. I don't think there's a problem. I don't know much about Waterbox, but they're on your neck, it looks like. I will be probably picking up one of their tanks too and checking them out. Just keep doing what you do, man. Competition is good. Don't worry about Waterbox. Waterbox don't need to worry about you. Just do you. Keep up with producing tanks. Just make sure you take care of the quality of those tanks. And, you know, if you have a problem, just listen to what I said. I don't want to have to repeat it all. I'm sure somebody's already probably told you. You're probably already lurking somewhere. Rico's Aquariums talking shit about you. I'm not. I'm just telling you like it is. Also, make sure you have a great customer service. And for all you guys that are going to be looking out for a part 2 on what happened or what ended up transpiring on the claim of this tank, I will let you guys and give you the proper update that you all deserve. No questions asked. So, yep. Thank you guys for the 1 hour of hanging out. And I will definitely catch you guys on another episode. Don't forget, give those guys some love. Don't forget to mention me when you place your orders. And if you didn't do it yet, there's a discount code or a code for Saltwater Aquarium that will leave you to get 5% for life for all your aquarium needs, or should I say all your animal supply needs. So make sure you guys do that. Thanks again. Show those guys some love. Those guys really do care about this hobby and care about you guys as well. So don't forget to like, comment. Don't forget to leave comments. I need you guys to leave some comments after this live stream's over. Tell me how you guys feel about these live streams, man. Don't hesitate. Come in, share some stuff. Hey, it creates more topic, and I'll talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. So I'm done. I'm mumbling on. Have a good night, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.